Again, I don't know why this phone. This is a new phone, and it keeps popping off for some reason when there's zero movement. So, oh shit. Fill that thing up. Hey, fill that joint up. Stop, stop putting $5 in there and thinking you can ride all over town with it. Fill that tank up. I got another thief over here stealing taxpayers' dollars. These are the new thieves wearing uniforms. Why y'all didn't tell me the Debo they dead, man? You know they found. You know they found Debo in the house over there, in the abandoned house over there, dead. If it ain't one thing, it's another, man. Y'all got to be careful out here in these streets, man. All right. What's happening, young man? How you feeling today? All right. Again, this officer is, well, this security guard is on duty for the county, and he's been sitting up here all day guarding this billionaire's property with county equipment, as you heard him from himself, his own mouth. What's up, Unc? You going to sit down, eat your McDonald's? All right. Oh shit. Mm-mm. You better run. You guys in Prince George's County is paying this guy $33 and some change an hour. And for his whole shift, he sits in this parking lot for $33 an hour. He's not catching any criminals. He's not trying to catch any criminals. He's just sitting in here with his berries and cherries on $1 billion property that has two armed guards in it. You guys are getting pimped in Prince George's County by your government, who is allowing this to take place. He's sitting here guarding the drive-through of McDonald's, y'all, while there's two armed guards inside the building. Your county security force is guarding the parking lot and the drive-through at $33 an hour, and whatever this billionaire is paying some dirty government official to allow him to sit here for his whole shift. What's cracking, man? Huh? Wait a minute. I ain't never seen you. The coolest person I seen in the DMV. I said you the coolest individual I've seen in the DMV. Are you serious? I'm most definitely. I'm gonna get you a trophy, man. You know what? You about the coolest. Damn lie, man. No, it ain't no lie, baby boy. It is not a lie. How you say that? I just sit back and watch individuals. How you say that? When you I'm walk, knocking down bicycles and shit, cussing motherfuckers out. That don't stop your coolness. That shit ain't cool, cuz. That don't stop your like you said, that's your ass locked the fuck up in a situation. That's still your coolness, baby boy. Man, you see what it said, man. I want you hard at me, you know what I'm saying, man. What the fuck you doing in here? You ain't know nothing about shit, right? No. What you here for? I don't know. I'm so damn cool. I didn't say about what you may get locked up for, but I said you the coolest individual. Yeah, I would get locked up for being so cool. No, that ain't being cool. That's stupidness. That's fucking stupidness. You get locked up for knocking over bicycles. No bullshit. That's what I'm saying. No, so you said you an asshole. I'll be right back. All right, pimp. Fuck you looking at? Boy, these foreigners, I'm telling you, man, they're not used to this kind of freedom in America. They used to the police slapping and beating the shit out of them. So that's why they so subservient to these guys now in red and blue lights. How dare you take pictures of the police? That's why they will always be poor. I tell people, these foreigners, if you come to America to follow rules, you're gonna always be poor. America is a country of corruption, and anybody who thinks otherwise, you are delusional. I tell you about the same thing about that's junk that's going over in the Middle East. They talking about ceasefire and they want to hold talks. Isn't that how they assassinated the last person over there when they tried to hold talks and the U.S. bombed the place where they was holding talks? Come on, it's not gonna be no ceasefire. Y'all may think it's gonna be some ceasefire. It's not. People are getting tired, and just like in America, it takes longer before people start waking up to understand how corrupt this country truly is and how individuals will steal anything from you, just like this guy right here is stealing the taxpayers' dollars, guarding $1 billion business right up under the taxpayers' nose as they drive in here and get this slop they call McDonald's. They got these guys sitting out here thinking they doing something honorable, but when they're tired, when rich people get tired of them, they get rid of them and they move to the next people. And this world is waking up to this corruption that takes place in America, and they're getting tired of it. Talking about ceasefire. Why they talking ceasefire? You got the corrupt Israel bumming people over there. Why you talking about ceasefire? Ain't no ceasefire. Y'all better learn how to play the game. While y'all sitting here working hard every day, these guys are sitting in a parking lot making $33 an hour, and I'm pretty sure that half of y'all, or the majority of y'all, is not making $33 an hour. Y'all are working, and this guy is taking y'all money, just sitting in a parking lot, guarding to drive it through. Player, you can get on that, boy. I'm gonna get you an Emmy. I'm gonna get you an Emmy. I'm gonna get you a trophy so you can walk around the neighborhood of the deal. First time you said you was an asshole. You is an asshole, but you would still be the number one coolest nigga in the DMV. When you do that to me, man, come on, man. I'm just telling you how it is. Do what you think. Hey, man, put your shit my face about to lock your ass. Lock who up? I wish they would. I got good attorneys, brother. See, I don't knock over bicycles. I'm past that stage. I'm past that stage. Hey, pull your pants up, man. Pull your grown men don't walk around with their pants sagging. Pull them up. There you go. It is now 2:30, and we still got him sitting here guarding a billionaire's investment, y'all. It's time we take our country back, y'all. We cannot allow this to continue. We got laws, we got procedures, and people are doing what the fuck they want to do in this country, all the way up to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. They're doing what they want to do because the people are not standing up. Let me tell y'all something. The government work for the people. The people are the bosses in this country, and we have allowed rich people to take control of this country. And the same thing that's taking control of these guys here is the same thing that's going on in this country. There are procedures to follow, they're not being followed, and the people we put into office to make sure that these procedures are followed are just as corrupt as the people that they are supposed to be keeping an eye on. There is zero accountability in the United States today. You come to America and you get suppressed by your own people. And that's what's happening here. You get your own people. The rich people have learned how to use that Willie Lynch. You put a couple of immigrants in charge of more immigrants, pay them a little more money to keep the regular immigrants down. And that's what goes on in this country today. Rich getting richer, the poor getting poor. And your own people are the ones who are stepping on you. Just like this McDonald's here, you put a Latino managing squad to keep the rest of the Latinos who come in here and work, keep them suppressed.
Hey, like y'all wait filming the cops, huh?
Huh?
Y'all wait filming the cops.
Now what's happening is we're investigating. These guys are securing billionaires' property on the taxpayers of Prince George's County.
Oh, so like they getting paid twice.
Yes. And this is illegal. They got security guards in there. Why is we got the police sitting here instead of riding around through the neighborhood doing what they're getting paid to do?
Yeah, right.
And they're going to raise the taxes in Prince George's County again just to pay them. And he's guarding this billionaire's property. Every day and night they're sitting here. It's not about the police. It's about waking the people up to understand that you are getting played with your taxes.
Yeah, I'm a DC resident. So.
Same thing with DC. Y'all do the same thing in DC.
Yeah.
Marion Bowser,
Yeah,
you know.
but like she about to be out.
Yeah, but who y'all gonna put in there? Another criminal.
Yeah, I know.
Another criminal.
Yeah, all of them are, man.
She's finna make it. She's finna make it where they can sell this EBT in these liquor stores. All right, man. Be safe. Uh,
I know like they hate you filming them, no?
well, it's
It's
freedom.
like,
They hate freedom.
like anything visible, like you could film.
Yeah. That's your First Amendment right. I tell you, people are waking up, but they're waking up slowly. What's up, man?
How you doing?
All right. They waking up slowly. But like I told you, it's just like what's going on in the world today. Countries are waking up to the America's bullshit and they're not taking it no more. And the same thing with, this country. We just got more foreigners coming into this country who are not educated. And as I say, before you should be allowed to come in this country, you should know what the constitution of this country is. But the people these organizations of these people who come into this country aren't teaching these people what the Constitution and the laws of this country, where they can stand and be accounted for. And that's what's going on now. And the rich people love that shit. When you even got black people who don't even know what the Constitution is, don't know what their rights are. What you think that foreigners gonna do? How you doing? When you got black people that's been here so long, they don't even know what their rights are or what the Constitution is. So what you think people who just come into this country do? And that's what rich people love to see. I remember back in the day they was talking about black people don't want to work. No, they're not going to get paid this chump change you paying these foreigners, but they got to live 101 house, get a bag of rice and beans because you're paying this guy to sit up here and guard this $1 billion business. No, I wouldn't work for that slavery either. He's been sitting up here all day making $33 and some change an hour and up guarding this billionaire property who got two armed guards inside. And until you people start waking up, hey, it's going to continue. But you're going to wake up. That I can guarantee you. You will be waking up. There is no reason for this guy to be sitting here on this parking lot for his whole tour of duty. And you got corrupt people in the government of Prince George's County who is allowing this to take place, y'all. And it's not just Prince George's County. I'm just here doing it here. But this is all through the United States. There is no reason for this guy to be sitting here, or no police officer to be sitting on private property doing security work. You know, today we seen military choppers flying over the area. I think it was like six of them in a row. They was all flying over this area. I don't know what's getting ready to happen, but you people better wake up. As you see, he's going inside now, but he's got this car still running. Probably got to go in there and use the bathroom. But he still got this car running with an automatic weapon inside of it, burning up the taxpayers' dollars. It's crazy, man.
He left it running.
I know that. He left it running, burning up. He not paying, putting the gas in there. The taxpayers are. He don't
I
care.
wonder if there's a weapon in there with the
Oh, it
dude.
is a weapon in there.
Huh?
It's a weapon in there. Well, the majority of all these officers carry automatic weapons inside their vehicles, and they leave them unattended. I mean, it's just crazy how the lack of training that goes on. There's no reason for him to be sitting here for his whole tour of duty, y'all. And the funny thing about it, like I'm telling you, my 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 criminal days are over with. But if I wasn't, I have me an automatic weapon. Yeah. But this is the foolishness. Look at him. He is now. He must be running there to tell him he's gonna get ready to leave. This is the foolishness that we got going on. Look at him. He got all that military gear shit on him, and then push come to shove, he ain't gonna fight shit, y'all. He ain't gonna fight shit. What, he went in there to tell him he get ready to leave? It's just 2:45. Look at him arguing about going into the McDonald's drive-through and get this food. Oh shit. They arguing about who get in there to get that poor man food. Y'all look at this little girl with this short skirt on. She got the wind. The wind is blowing this short skirt up. It's sad when women got to come out into the street like that to be seen. All right, he in there playing with his cell phone now, y'all. I know he ain't getting ready to leave now. It's just 2:48. Again, most of these people are immigrants, and these organizations that get y'all to come over here, they should be teaching y'all what the Constitution is and what the laws of this country. So rich people cannot exploit y'all out here, and that's what they're doing. They're exploiting y'all immigrants in this country. You know. Oh shit. There is no reason for this law enforcement employee to be sitting on rich people's property for his whole tour of duty, y'all. I want y'all to think about that. Are you allowed to go sit up in the lunchroom and thinking that you're going to get paid from your employees because you sat in the lunchroom the whole time? Well, that's what you're doing with this guy. He's getting paid with your money to sit out here for a billionaire's property. And he gets away with it because they have learned to manipulate you free people into believing that they are doing something honorable. But what they're doing is stealing your hard earned money. And there is no honor in that. Oh, shit. I tell you, Watson, let's see if he leave or he's just doing a routine roving. Look at this shit, y'all. Stealing your money, guarding this billionaire's property, y'all. That's what he's doing. You all right, man? He's got his earbuds in his ear. And they think this shit is cool until you people start standing up and say enough is enough. If there's no crime in Prince George's County where you got one of your officers sitting on a billionaire's property all day or his shift for 8 hours, burning it, you don't need him. What's the purpose of having him? Huh? What is the purpose of having him? He's not guarding your neighborhoods. He's sitting here on the phone on the tax dollars, making $33 up and up, just sitting here guarding this billionaire's property right here, y'all, with his berries and cherries on. He has taken taxpayers' money to fill this car up, and when he leaves from here, he's going to fill it up again, burning the gas out, just sitting here on a billionaire's property. McDonald's not putting the gas in this car. McDonald's not taking care of the maintenance. And there's a procedure in the law that they are not supposed to use county equipment to do security for private businesses, but yet it's still he's sitting here guarding this billionaire's property that has security guards inside. This person here in this car is a thief. He's a criminal. There's nothing honorable about him. When you gotta, that's just like saying the Nazis. We were just following orders, but they prosecuted him. You can't say I'm just following orders when you know you're stealing money from taxpayers, and the rules and the procedures are very clear that you are not supposed to use county equipment to secure rich people's investment or private property. But as you heard him say in the first recording, that's exactly what he's doing. So he's a criminal. And your government is aiding and abetting with this criminal element, this organized crime in the government. What? What you doing that for? What's up, man? How you doing? It is now 3 o'clock, and he's still sitting here guarding this billionaire's property on the taxpayers. This thief. This is a criminal. This is a criminal, y'all, in a uniform. This is car 1578, y'all. And I guarantee he go home and tell his kids or his wife or his boyfriend or girlfriend that he did something honorable. He's a thief. That's what he is. He stole from hardworking people the whole day. Nothing's honorable about this guy. And you want to know, because his supervisor, he didn't stand up to his supervisor and told him, I got hired as a police officer, not a security guard, to sit and guard billionaire's property who got security in there. He sits out here all day long, stealing the taxpayers' money, claiming to be honorable. Ain't shit honorable about these guys here that sit out here and do this. So when you see them, they thieves. They're thieves. They're criminals. And anybody that believes that they're not, you're delusional. This guy got all this technical gear on him, and he's a security guard. He's got all this technical gear on to sit and guard $1 billion business in a parking lot. Get the fuck out of here. Respect? Get the fuck out of here, man. It is now 3:04, and this security guard of Prince George's County has been sitting out here with all this military gear on, guarding the parking lot of a billionaire's investment, stealing money from hardworking people. And then he wants respect. Bullshit. He don't get no respect, man. He don't deserve no respect. Cowards in uniform. A man that can't even stand up and tell another man, I didn't get hired to be a security guard. I got hired to be a law enforcement officer, catch criminals, lock criminals up, not to deter them, make them run from one point to another. What kind of shit is that? That's something new there. I ain't never knew law enforcement people to run criminals from one place to another. They lock them up. I bet they tell them keep your emergency lights on so that they can run and be scared of those berries and cherries. That's some new policing in America, y'all, deterring criminals. But until you citizens wake up, and you waking up, but you're doing it slowly, they're gonna keep doing this. Everything changes, and bring awareness to it. Because that's what I'm doing, just bringing awareness to it. Look at him looking over here. Security guards in uniform. That's all they are. I would be ashamed to call myself a law enforcement officer if somebody caught me sitting in a parking lot for hit my whole tour of duty with emergency lights on, watching a billionaire's property. Get the fuck out of here. And that's why I ain't got no respect for these guys no more, man. You ain't man enough to tell your supervisor that that's not what I'm going to do. Stealing money from taxpayers to guard billionaires' property. He's so bored, he playing with the light on the cruise. I don't think he from the first district. He from another district. But that's what they do. They get them from other districts to come over here and sit on this billionaire's property on the taxpayers' dollars. And what we got to do is start shaming these security guards. They come out here and do this. They got hired as law enforcement and they've been reduced to security guards. That's what I'm gonna start calling them, security guards, because that's all they are. That's all they are. And the only reason they on the force now is because there is a shortage, and the real officers, the honorable officers, are getting ready to retire, and they're hiring anybody to get on the force, and that's across the United States. Because one thing about it is these guys know how corrupt this system is, all the way up to the judges, the prosecutors, and they don't want to be a part of that no more. Uh. But how we have a disease in our government today, y'all, and it's time we cure that disease and start voting people out of office and putting people in the office that are respectable and have the people in mind instead of individuals who are trying to steal from the people. This guy right here is nothing more than a thief and a coward because he refused to go into his office and tell his supervisor, that's not what I'm going to do. I didn't get hired to do that. You can get somebody else to do it, you know, but I'm not going to sit on some rich person property for my whole shift and guard it, taking the taxpayers' dollars when I'm supposed to be out roaming through their neighborhoods, making sure their shit ain't getting broke into or robbed, a criminal element there. I'm not going to deter criminals away from billionaires' property. I'll lock them up, but I'm not going to deter them. That's some new shit there. I mean, you got to think about that shit. You hire guys to enforce the law, and they do is deter. That's some new shit there. He been posted up here all day, y'all, like all of them do. And your government of Prince George's County knows this and refuse to correct this situation. That shows you how far this corruption goes up the line of the chain of command. We have a corrupt government in this country, y'all, in every aspect of it. And it is time we change it. We got individuals assassinating free people on the street, and then we got a government that says it was justifiable. Come on, man. You guys got to wake up. But the problem is, we're letting people in this country, and we got people in this country who do not know what their rights are and won't stand for shit and won't hold people accountable for their actions. Because what they say is, if it ain't happening to me, I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, but eventually it's going to happen to you. And then there's a security guard right there. Alfalfa! Look at Alfalfa. Alfalfa coming on duty, y'all. Look at it. Alfalfa got a bag with him. And that's the security guard. They put a switch. Look at this shit, y'all. Alfalfa coming to work. I used to call him buckwheat, but he can't be buckwheat. He got to be alfalfa. As I told you, they got security in here. So why is he sitting here when they got security inside of this? And he's been sitting here all day long now. It is now 3:14 that he's been sitting here guarding this business, this billionaire's property. As y'all saw, Alfalfa, he gonna be back out because he want to be in front of the camera so bad. I'm gonna make him a movie star on my platform. But this goes on everywhere you see these security guards at in these cruisers. This goes on, and they're taking your hard-earned money to do it. And a lot of people tell me, "Why do I keep recording them?" Because once you people wake up and see and understand what I said, I should come and do a sign. Look at him. He's going inside now. Look at him. He's going in and do security work, y'all. Look at him. Look at him. Alfalfa, come on, Alfalfa. Look at him. Look at look at this shit. Look at this shit, y'all. We got security guard and we got two security guards. Oh, ain't that sweet? Ain't that sweet? Alfalfa, get your bitch ass back inside. Ain't that sweet? He's stealing the taxpayers' money, sitting his monkey ass out here in the parking lot all day long, giving another security guard high five. Look at this shit, y'all. This shit is ridiculous, y'all. I told you Alfalfa will be back out. He just making himself look more stupider. These are the new security guards in Prince George's County, y'all. He's out here guarding the parking lot, and they got a security guard inside. He's he's stealing the county's money, guarding a billionaire's property, and want to have some respect. He ain't getting no respect. Look at Alfalfa. He gonna come around the building in a month. There you go, right there. There he is, right there. That's Alfalfa, the security guard, right there, y'all. Look at it. And then we got this clown sitting here guarding the billionaire's property, y'all. And then they want to talk about getting respect. Get the fuck out of here. Watch Alfalfa. He gonna come out this door in a minute. He gonna come out. He want to be a movie star so bad. And this clown goes up to him, high five him, and all. Get the fuck out of here. Much love. You see that shit that what Alfalfa did? Much love. in his chest. This is stupidness of these motherfuckers. What's up, young man? You see how he went up there and bumped Fist, and he got out the car to just walk over there to talk to Al Fowl. These are clowns, man. They are straight clowns in uniform. Anybody that respects these mugs, serious, there's something wrong with you because they're damn sure something wrong with these guys in uniform. This is a new generation of law enforcement deterring crime. They're not catching criminals, they deterring crime. Criminals. Now, as you saw, this security guard went up there and shook the hands of that security guard, and he's still sitting here on taxpayers' dollars, y'all, with the taxpayers' equipment doing security work. He's out here deterring crime, y'all. He running criminals away from this billionaire's property. Go figure that one out. He's not deterring crime in your neighborhood. He's deterring crime from this billionaire's property. Go figure that out. The citizens is paying him $33 and up because that's the starting salary for a Prince George's County officer. And he's out here deterring crime away from a billionaire's investment and running it into your neighborhoods. And there's no honor in that whatsoever. There's even no respect for that. So that's why nobody gives these guys honor or respect. And as they move up and take these tests, they move up in rank and they move up in making more money. and doing this. You had a lieutenant out here. I'm pretty sure he making 100,000 a year, and he just made 100,000 of your hard-earned money sitting out here guarding this billionaire's property. Look at it. He won't even let the black man into the restaurant. Y'all think I'm joking about this? Look at this. He won't even let the black. That's alfalfa right there, y'all. He won't even let the black man into the thing. I tell you, this is a racist McDonald's. He won't even let the black man into the restaurant. He's stopping it. Look at it. He want to be tough so bad, y'all. Look at this shit, y'all. Look how he falling the man. Look how he falling the black man. Look how he telling the black man to move away from it. Hey, hey, he told you you couldn't go in there? He said you couldn't go in there? Huh? He said you couldn't go inside there? You wanted to go in there and buy something? Yeah, I'm trying to. I had money. And he's stopping you at the door. Right, I had money. He want me to show him my money to go in there. He wanted you to show him your money to go in there? He fucked up always. You better be glad I don't eat shit from McDonald's, boy. I wish you would ask me for my money. I tell you, this is the most racist McDonald's. He told a black man he got to show him his money before he go inside the door. This is at 6301 New Hampshire Avenue. The black man got to show him his money before he goes up into this McDonald's, y'all. Look at this bitch here. He don't got out the car and went inside to see what was going on. I wish I ate McDonald's food and you asked me to show you my money before I walked up in there. He up in there. He don't got out the car and went in there to see what was going on. You better be glad I don't eat McDonald's fucking food. We would have a problem. You asking me that shit. This is why I tell y'all need to boycott these McDonald's. This clown told him he got to show him his money before he can come into this McDonald's right here, y'all. This is the most racist McDonald's around, and they get these whores here to guard them. I wish I ate McDonald's shit. He stopped this man, this black man, at the door and told him he had to show him his money before he could get up in the McDonald's. You guys need to boycott this shit because this is one of the most racist McDonald's around, y'all. I'm telling you. And now you got This security guard snuck in through this door here. He didn't come around the front. He snuck in through this door right here. He's in there talking to the security guard inside, Alfalfa inside. Alfalfa sitting right here at this corner right here talking to this black girl right here. You know, he come back out here. He's sitting here covering Alfalfa like he built like that shit. Another fuck clown in uniform. This is why nobody respect these bitches right here in these uniforms. He gonna sneak through the back to see what was going on. Like he gonna do something. See, Alfalfa fucks with these people who he can fuck with. He ain't gonna say nothing to these youngins that's walking in here. All right, y'all. It is now 3:30. He's leaving at 4 o'clock, 4:30. He rolling the window down so he can try to hear what I'm saying when I'm commentating to you all. These people live in this neighborhood, y'all. And ever since this got new management and brought all these Latino people in here to work for nothing, they have kept the black people down. The black people in this neighborhood say they don't even come into this place because they know how racist it is up in here. But you all need to boycott this shit. Alfalfa standing there talking to this black girl right here, or this generic girl right here, telling her all this shit. See, they don't been brainwashed with this foolishness. That's the girl that Alfalfa was talking to right there. She comes down here a lot, so she must be trying to talk to Alfalfa or something wrong with her because she's talking to herself. But again, this security guard been sitting here all day guarding the parking lot and the drive-through. This security guard here. Ah, what's up, young man? How you feeling? All right. Wow. Look at Alfalfa. Again, we are at 6301 New Hampshire Avenue, and we got Alfalfa telling the black man he can't come into the store unless he show him his money. Ain't this some bullshit what's going on in this country? Look at that Latino woman. They suppressing her with minimum wage to come out here and sweep the parking lot. Ain't that some shit? She probably ain't even making minimum wage. She the new slave in America. And half of her money goes to this guy sitting here. There's another slave right there with the yellow on, feeding the citizens who too lazy to come inside of McDonald's. Alfalfa just came out. He walking around the building. Let's see if he come around the corner. Alfalfa don't know where he at. He really don't know where he at. There you go right there. See, there's Alfalfa right there. I told you you gonna come around the building, y'all. There's Alfalfa, y'all. Look at Alfalfa. There's Alfalfa, y'all. Look at Alfalfa. Look at it. No, nobody respects these clowns. These clowns. Then we got this guy sitting here guarding Alfalfa. One security guard guarding another security guard. This shit is off the chain. 339 security. First Georgia County security. Security guard. They hate to be called security guard. Cause that's how fuck they all are. Fucking security guard. This is the new security guard of Prince George's County right here, y'all. A coward in a uniform. He sits his whole tour duty on parking lot, guard doing security work. Damn. He's securing the security guard. I would be ashamed to call myself a law enforcement officer. Security guard. And I know you can hear me because I know you got your window down. Don't ever go home and say you're a law enforcement officer. You're a security guard. He's out here deterring criminals from $1 billion business, running them into the people's neighborhood. What a security guard. They don't lock people up no more. They deter crime, run criminals from one spot to another. What kind of goddamn law enforcement person are you? That's a coward move. He's out here doing security work for a billionaire. Look at Buckwheat. That's the other security guard right there. So he's securing the security guard. Look at Buckwheat. I mean Alfalfa, not Buckwheat. Alfalfa. There's Alfalfa. This security guard is watching that security guard. This shit, you can't make this shit up. This shit's so funny. It's pathetic. One security guard is guarding another security guard right there. Damn, they got trash in the middle of the street. Look at Alfalfa down there doing fist bumps and shit. Look at that. You cannot make this shit up. We got one security guard guarding another security guard for a billionaire. Look at this shit, y'all. We got this security guard guarding this security guard. I would be embarrassed too if I had to sit on a parking lot guarding a billionaire's property all day, making myself look stupid. He hear me, he got the window down. But as you heard him in the first part, they're paying him to sit out here while he's on the county time using the county's equipment, which is a crime. Again, free people in this country of America, it is time we take our country back, y'all. These rich people are destroying this country. See, there go Buckwheat right there. Look at him. There go Buckwheat right there, y'all. Look at him. Look at Buckwheat. Now, this security guard is being guarded by this security guard right here, guarding that security guard. And that security guard is guarding the french fries and hamburgers. Ain't that so? We got a county security guard guarding a billionaire security guard guarding the french fries and hamburgers. Look at this shit, y'all. You can't make this shit up. He's standing right over here. Look at him. Alfalfa. Alfalfa ain't got no gun on him. I want y'all to see Alfalfa. Look at Alfalfa. Alfalfa ain't got no gun on him. And then we got this security guard guarding that security guard. This was stealing the taxpayers' money. He's making $33 and up an hour guarding this little minimum wage security guard. and they're stealing the taxpayers' dollars guarding $1 billion investment called McDonald's. Look at this shit, y'all. And this guy got a vest on. What the fuck you got a vest on for? Look at him. There he is. And this guy is guarding that guy. Y'all make sense of this shit. This security guard is guarding this security guard. Look at this. This shit's alfalfa. Look at alfalfa. This shit is funny to me. He's standing right in front of this security guard right here. So look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at alfalfa. Look at this guard here guarding that guard. You cannot make this shit up, y'all. Look we got a security guard, Prince George's County guard, guarding this guard. And they're both guarding this billionaire's property. This shit is unbelievable. You can't make this shit up. Look at Alfalfa. I told you he want to be a star so bad. Look at it. I'm gonna make him a movie star, y'all, right here. Little Rascals. He ain't got no gun. I don't even see a baton on this clown. I don't even think he a real security guard. I mean, he ain't got no kind of weapons on him. He ain't got no baton. And they got only thing he got on him is a bulletproof vest. And come on, you ain't got no gun. What you need a bulletproof vest for? I don't even see no mace on him. And then we got this one guarding that one. Y'all look at this shit is unbelievable, y'all. He looking at me at through the window. Okay, we got that one, and now we got this one. Oh, Alfalfa coming back out, y'all. He definitely coming back out. He love to be in front of the camera.
You doing the time lapse?
Now I'm showing the citizens of Prince George's County that their tax dollars is guarding this billion-dollar business. They got a security guard,
Okay.
and they about to raise their taxes again to keep paying these guys to sit out here day and night,
Yeah,
and they need to put a stop to it.
yeah.
See, the citizens know it. It's just that nobody wants to do anything about it, and we got to start doing something about it. These guys is nothing more than criminals themselves, stealing the money from the taxpayers of Prince George's County. Oh, 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 oh. And and again, the more these guys take tests, and move up in rank, the more money y'all gonna have to come out y'all taxes to pay. And as you see, these are some of the employees that are being slaved out by their own people for this billionaire business. All right, y'all. It is almost 4 o'clock, and he looks like a 5 o'clocker. He like he looks like a 5 o'clock. Between 4:30 and 5 o'clock, he's gonna leave. I don't know. He may get tired of this camera on him. He may leave before then. They're going to employee of McDonald's right there, y'all. It is now 4:01, and we still got this security guard guarding this billion-dollar business with alfalfa inside. Oh shit! There go alfalfa, y'all. Look at it. Look, y'all look at alfalfa. Now look at here. This guy. Now look, and you got two armed guards in this mag. I don't know if it's one now, but you got Alfalfa. He ain't got no gun. He ain't got no mace. He ain't got no slapstick. Move this van out the way. He going in the parking lot, and he out here fucking with people in the neighborhood, y'all. That's a recipe for some serious shit to happen to you. Look at it. And he got a bulletproof vest on, y'all. That's what's funny about this clown. He got a bulletproof vest on. Hey, get the fuck out of here. What you gonna do? Run if somebody starts shooting? Get the fuck out of here, man. Somebody just shoot you just because you got a bulletproof vest on, man. You dumbass. I tell you, his mindset, it's elevated on leave the basement. The fuck you got a bulletproof vest on at a restaurant with no gun? That shit is crazy, y'all. I ain't never seen no security guard with a bulletproof vest on before. But that's this new day and age we're in now when we got officers running criminals instead of locking them up. We got security guards walking around with vests on. Now think about it. If he gon' if somebody was gonna come in here and use a gun and he ain't got no gun, think about it. What's the purpose of having a vest on? He come look at Alpha. I told you Alpha like the camera. Look at it. Now mind you, he ain't got no gun on him, man. Look at the vest he got. Then he got a little patch in the front, like he a police officer. Like they walk around with all this military shit on. He followed this guy outside. Look at it. But he got you can't do nothing but laugh at these guys. Look at it. He's sitting out here got a bulletproof vest on. Look at this shit. He got a bulletproof vest on, and then he got this security guard securing him. With you can't do nothing but laugh at this shit. This shit is so funny, man. You got this security guard guarding that security guard. All right, y'all. It is 4:05, and we still got this security guard right here. Only in America that you see shit like this going on. Only in America that we got one security guard guarding another security guard who ain't got no gun, but he got a bulletproof vest on. He ain't got no nightstick, but he got a bulletproof vest. Oh shit! They are delusional, y'all. They are fucking delusional. We got one security guard guarding another security guard. I don't know what Slim took out of that. Nah, let him do what he got to do. Steal all you can steal. As I look at it. Everybody else stealing. So this girl here, she worked for McDonald's. Dude just came out with two big boxes, and now she coming out with a bag of shit. She finna get out of there, get in the car, and roll out. I guess she don't got a whole lot of hamburgers and French fries passed out through the neighborhood. Through the neighborhood. All right, y'all. It's 4-8 now. I'll let y'all know when we're gonna push this guy right, this security guard out to the launch pad. But y'all, I told y'all think I be joking and playing that this is a racist McDonald's, and goes on throughout all these McDonald's that they have allowed these immigrants to come in here, and they've been fooled that by the rich people that certain ethnic group people are trouble, but they're just using them right now. As you saw Alfalfa tell the man he can't come in, the black man, he can't come in here until he show him his money. Where they do that at? Isn't that racism? Isn't that profiling? So the McDonald's now are profiling, and I'm telling y'all need to boycott them. Any place that y'all see that this profiling and racism is, y'all should boycott them. That's the same thing with Walmart. I don't go to Walmart because they racist. You know, they racist. They want your money, but they don't want you in there. Big Uncle, how you doing? This Uncle right here, he controlling the neighborhood. That's that's Big Uncle. He controlling the neighborhood. That's my man there. Him and his partner. I don't see his partner out here, but they funny as I don't know what. You should. If y'all want to see a funny sight, just park out here and they get drunk and they just be arguing about who gonna take the last drink. Y'all don't even have to watch TV. Just what you do is go over here, park across the street at Advanced Auto, get you a drink, and just watch the sight that goes on in this neighborhood. It is so comical. He on his phone now. He getting ready to leave, setting up his shit for the day. He getting ready to leave, y'all. This security guard is getting ready to leave, and at 7 o'clock, another security guard for Prince George's County is going to come out here and sit on this property, along with Alfalfa. Yeah. Uh, uh. Now, I'm gonna show you in this window right here of McDonald's. There are some Latino youngins sitting right here at this table. They can sit in there, but blacks can't. Alfalfa runs the blacks out, but the young Latino people, they can sit in here. I'm gonna show you. I ain't gonna keep them long. But right in that window right there, see them? Those are a group of Latino youth. They can sit in there. But you see, Alfalfa runs the blacks out. You gotta have money to go up in there. This is the discrimination that goes on in this McDonald's. I would boycott this McDonald's corporation shit. They wouldn't get none of my. Well, they don't get none of my money. That's the same thing as Walmart. They don't get none of my money. Look at the manager at the back door over there. He's at the back door over there, looking out the back door. Come election, y'all should start voting out these government officials who allow this kind of shit to take place in y'all counties and cities. Look at this little girl with that red stuff in her hair. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Look at her with the red stuff. Mm. Woo! They won't even let them be children. All right, y'all. He gonna be legal around about 4:30. I'm gonna put it on 4:30, between 4:30 and 5 o'clock. He leaves at 5, but he clocks out at 6 o'clock. He gonna go back on. He on the cell phone now. So he's getting his shit together, making arrangements, lying to people. Yeah, guy still out there all day long, recorded me, sitting here stealing taxpayers' dollars. But I didn't care because I'm going to get mine. I don't, hey, if they going to let you get it, boy. I ain't mad at you, you know. Then you got clowns. But this is what I say. Y'all need to wake up and bring y'all awareness and understand what is going on. They pimping y'all like straight whores in Prince George's County. You citizens. Y'all getting pimped. And what's happening is these guys don't got smart. They go in there, they take these tests to move up in rank, and they get more money. And where you think that money coming from? Out of your paycheck. Again, there's buckwheat right. I mean alfalfa right there. This guard's guarding that guard. That's alfalfa right there. Y'all. So what we got going on is this security guard is guarding that security guard. But this one's getting paid by the taxpayers of Prince George's County. This one's got a bulletproof vest on with no gun. I know good well he ain't messing with that handicap man. I tell you, alfalfa loves the camera, y'all. Look at it. This security guard is guarding this security guard. So tell me, why is this guy sitting out here when they got this guy sitting over here? This guy right here is make $33 up. This guy's sitting here guarding this $1 billion business. It is now 4:22, and he's been sitting here guarding this guard. Again, this guy's been here all day. I left, I came back, he's still sitting here. As you saw, we got alfalfa, the security guard, inside of here. They got two officers, they switch shift, and he's still sitting here. On the taxpayers' dollars, he even admitted he's getting paid to sit out here. So what they're doing is double dipping. They're not here uh, doing what these people are claiming they're doing because they're getting paid to do this, to sit out here and do security work with the people's uniform on, with the people's car, burning up the people's gas. So you guys can get fooled by what they're telling y'all. Believe me. And what's going to happen is all these guys are taking corporal, sergeant, lieutenant tests. That means their paycheck going up. And where you think that money coming from? Out of your paychecks. So get ready. Get ready. Get ready to go now. Look at it. Look at it. It is now 3:31 and he's getting ready to go. He's going to go in there and tell them he's going to get ready to go. It is now 4:31. We pushing him out to the launch pad, y'all. I missed 1 minute. But we pushing him out to the launch pad. We getting ready to crank up and get ready to roll. Watch Alfalfa come out with it. Oh, shit, these are jokes. Glad this ain't my era. Because I would run this area. He left the car running, left the lights on. I would have me an automatic weapon. Yeah, as you see, DC, they out doing their job. See how they out doing their job? These guys, they posted up at billionaires' property. He just went up there, went up to the counter, and he's getting ready to tell Alfalfa he getting ready to leave, y'all. Watch this. He went in there to tell management, I guess he getting ready to leave. Here you go right here, y'all. Look at it. He getting ready to leave. That outside security getting ready to leave. 4:34, y'all. He on his cell phone. Clocking out on the notebook. I see he got the clock out on the notebook. Now he put something in on the notebook and came back up. I guess he's clocking out on the notebook. Here's another one. Look at it. That's a Metropolitan police officer there. He come all over here to use the bathroom, y'all. That's a DC police right there. That's DC. I think that's car tag number one. That's 11644 tag number. We came over here to use the bathroom, y'all. All right, y'all. Let me see. He getting ready. We got him on the launch pad. We got him on the launch pad. All right, y'all. Here come the DC police officer. Look at it. Yeah, that's tag number 11644 of the DC police out here in Prince George's County. Of all the places to be using the bathroom, he come into this smackdown. He didn't use the bathroom. He saw me standing out here, and he came over here. He's getting ready to go up to the 4th district right now. This guy right here, he's going up to the 4th district. He works out of 4D, him. This is what they do. They don't do no work. They get just paid money to sit around. All right, y'all. There go buckwheat right there. I mean alfalfa. I don't know why I keep calling him buckwheat. He can't be buckwheat. Buckwheat was black. He alfalfa. Look at him. There's alfalfa. And we got this guy sitting here guarding alfalfa. He's getting ready to go, y'all. Now, mind you, them DC police officers, the precinct is just down the road here. He could have went on down the road, but he didn't. He saw me standing there, so he decided to fake like he was going to the bathroom and wanted to get on camera, so I put him on camera. All right, y'all. I told you, he a 5 o'clocker. He don't get off until 6. But we got Alfalfa standing right there at the door. See him right there? He at the door. That's Alfalfa. The security guard with a bulletproof vest. With no gun. Then we got this security guard here guarding Alfalfa. Look at Alfalfa, y'all. Look at Alfalfa with his bulletproof vest. He picking up trash. He ain't got nothing else to do. Alfalfa. He gonna come around the building. He want to be on camera. He gonna come around the building right over here. Look at this girl with this short dress on, y'all. I mean, what has gotten into our women today with these short dresses and dressing? Is this how you catch people today? Look at this shit, y'all. Hey. Here come Alfalfa. He should be coming around the building in a minute. Oh no, he came back this way. There you go, right there. He came back this way. Look at him. I don't know what that patch is on the pouch is on the front. Look like a kangaroo. He ain't got no guns. I don't even know what he got a pouch for. Shit is crazy. All right, y'all. It's almost 5 o'clock. It is now 4:43, and we got this security guard still watching. Look at Alfalfa. This security guard sitting on the pole out in the front. Alfalfa. We got Alfalfa sitting out here, and we got this security guard sitting out here watching Alfalfa. This shit is crazy, y'all. Look at Alfalfa, y'all. Look at Alfalfa. Alfalfa got a bulletproof vest on with no gun. We got this guy sitting here watching Alfalfa while Alfalfa watched the building. This shit is crazy, man. I mean, you cannot make this shit up. Look at Alfalfa. Hold on, I gotta get Alfalfa a picture. Damn. Come on, man. You can't do nothing but laugh. Look at Alfalfa. You can't do nothing but laugh at this shit. This shit is funny, man. Alfalfa want to be a movie star so bad. This guy been out here all day long guarding the Alfalfas of McDonald's. The guy, he try to hand butt all the Spanish people that come through. Alfalfa do. Look how Alfalfa sits on the pole right here, y'all. He's sitting on the pole. Look at this shit, y'all. Alfalfa sitting out on the pole, guarding the French fries and McDonald's. While this guy sits out here and guards Alfalfa. This nigga eating bubble gum or something inside this police car right here, y'all. He just tearing that shit up.